Welcome to the Johnson and Johnson podcast, the only SHL podcast. Hosted by us, Gabe and Darnell Johnson. Hey, my name's Mike Izzy. I'm a piece of shit. I obviously didn't listen to the podcast because I didn't say Rosebud. So that was a super cool intro made by one of our rookies. We all call him Budgie, but the league probably knows him better as Ian Venables. Hopefully everybody liked it, and hopefully we can guilt trip him into making us more intros in the future. So I know you guys both didn't get to hear it, but when this goes up, you'll hear it. Yeah, it sounded great.
No, it was great.
Sounded great. Anyway, you already heard him. The jig's up. This is Hot Dog. We have him as a special guest today.
Sorry, I should have waited for the introduction. But yeah, thanks. This is an honor for me. I'm really honored to be on the only SHL podcast, the Johnson Johnson podcast. I love it.
So Hot Dog is a man who really needs no introduction, but let's just for a second pretend that someone out there, not naming any names here, but Gabe, for example, doesn't know who you are or what you do.
Right.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Gabe Johnson. I'm fucking 19 years old. I live in Montreal. I'm 20 years old. I live in Montreal. I got a plethora of goofy faces at my disposal, and
oh geez,
whatever. I'm Hot Dog. I'm mostly just a guy.
Mostly a guy?
Yeah, mostly I'm just a guy. Co-GM the New England Wolfpack, I guess, should be mentioned, and player progression leader of some sort.
Okay, that's extremely vague.
Yeah, it's vague on purpose.
So this is a real like Office Space. What would you say you do here type situation?
Yes, fire me into the sun.
We've been you've popped into our podcast a couple of times now, so it's actually cool to have you on as a guest. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if you have it planned, but if you're up for an ad read, we can just let us know. We can take a break.
I think it would lose some of the effectiveness.
Yeah.
And also I didn't plan anything. So
yeah. So I guess we'll just get right into the questions. We've been really shilling out the old question thread lately, trying to get people to ask us anything, a little AMA. And then Venables, who did our intro, went above and beyond and posted 10 fucking questions for us. So
last time I checked, there was only 4.
So we're gonna have we're actually gonna have quite a few questions to get through. So let's kind of tackle that real quick. This is from Bonk, who plays Lil Manius. And
just got traded.
And
I'm sure you know about that, Frith.
Should I know about that?
He did get traded to your team.
Really?
He's on your team.
Swear to God, I've been on a 4-day hiatus from the league because of
Bonk
grandma
is your
stuff.
Teammate.
Bonk is my teamate now? That's awesome.
You're gonna play with them next season, man.
Wow, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait. He's gonna show me up on the ice. I'll learn a thing or two. What a man. Maybe that means I am getting traded. Did I get traded?
He's not. He's a winger. Wait.
Okay, so I'm still, as far as Joe's concerned, he doesn't have to send me to not Calgary.
Joe didn't ask any thinly veiled trade-related questions this week, so maybe he reconsidered.
Good. Yeah, maybe my name didn't come up in their trade block. But he asked us, describe your ideal vacation. And Hot Dog, since you're our guest, why don't you go ahead and take this one first, pal?
Wow, okay. So I think I'm going to speak from a place of idealism here, not actually having done what I'm about to describe. I feel like some sort of tropical vacation would be awesome. Most of the vacations I've actually done in real life are more going to cities, doing sightseeing. So I've never done an actual vacation where you go to a resort or go to a cruise and just actually do nothing. Most of my vacations have been various strings of doing something.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would actually like it if I did it, but I want the opportunity, to try it out. So some sort of cruise or tropical resort, some shit like that.
Yeah. As a dude who lives in the tropics, man, yeah, I would totally recommend it. Like,
are you a cruise guy?
I've never actually been on a cruise, but the port of Tampa, which is like 40 minutes from me, that's where a lot of the like Mexican cruises and stuff leave out of. So it's like really cheap for me to do it. I'm just lazy. I think for me, like the ideal vacation would be like a lot of the vacations I take in real life, which is I just stay at home and I don't work for a week. I just catch up on sleep. The first and last day of vacation, I traditionally take like a 16-hour nap, and yeah, I don't really do anything. I would love to go to Iceland. That'd be really cool. I hear it's beautiful. I mean, I see that it's beautiful in the pictures and everything, but I hear that like the actual experience is like otherworldly. However, it is kind of expensive, and I am a poor man, so
it's the ideal vacation. Money's not a factor.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If it's okay, well in that case, I'm going to go to Iceland and just fuck a swath of tall blondes knee deep. Yeah, there we go.
For me, just to get me back to Costa Rica, please. That place was so awesome. I want to go back.
That's kind of funny.
You'd rather go back there than explore a different place, you think?
Probably, yeah. I'd like to go back, not with my dad and his 50-year-old friends. It'd probably be a whole other experience.
It's funny to me that you guys are both from colder climates and you think tropical, and I'm from a warm climate and I'm like, Iceland.
Yeah,
it's probably because you want to experience something else, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Besides, like, Montreal in the summer is not a colder climate.
Colder than here, that's for sure.
Honestly, like, on its day, probably only marginally. Montreal can get really fucking hot.
Yeah. Swampy. Balmy.
You're there, baby.
Bonk is also asking us if we use any Johnson & Johnson products, and if so, which ones, and for what? Actually, do you know what? That's a great question. Let me check my cosmetic drawer real quick and see who makes my lube.
All Johnson & Johnson.
It's no, it's not Johnson & Johnson, but it's KY.
Damn.
Unless KY is owned by Johnson & Johnson, in which case it's Johnson & Johnson.
I think, like, maybe my shampoo is. I don't know. I know I had a lot of Johnson & Johnson products when I was a kid, but not so much anymore.
They had that No More Tears shampoo.
Yeah, wasn't that pretty much what it was? Like, wasn't Johnson & Johnson a lot more, like, kid-friendly stuff?
Yeah, they do, like, baby oils and stuff like that. I feel like Johnson & Johnson is, like, a big conglomerate, though. Like,
yeah, I'm looking it up now. They have a ton of names that like Neutrogena, Rogaine. Not that you use Rogaine, but like a ton of subsidiaries that you've probably heard of and maybe used.
Right.
Like there's that like, well, for me, famous picture of like there's like 6 or 7 conglomerates that own like 50% of the brands in America.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Yeah. It's like PepsiCo owns like Unilever for some fucking reason. Like, who let that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I probably use tons of Johnson & Johnson products without ever knowing. Oh, I use Band-Aids. I mean, that is a Johnson & Johnson trademark, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, fuck. I use a lot of Johnson & Johnson bandages.
The Johnson & Johnson podcast brought to you by Johnson & Johnson.
Brought to you by Band-Aids.
Brought to you by scraping your knee and getting a little boo-boo.
Getting a little boo-boo. Real talk, though, every time I play soccer, I do an ill-advised slide tackle on turf.
Yep.
And I just shred my fucking knees, dude. It's so bad.
My knee needs more fucking tissue on it, dude. I fucking, like, breathe and it cuts open.
Yeah, no, I played on indoor turf one time and I wasn't even fucking thinking about it, and I dropped to my knee to block a shot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And planting twisting motion of my knee into the turf
Cuts it all up.
dude.
It's dead.
Yeah, it was like fucking
dead.
hamburger. The next day at work, I like lifted my foot to put it up on the counter, or not like the actual counter, but like the little bag well, just to get comfortable. And I bled through my fucking scrubs. Like it was that bad. Yeah, fucking horrible. Anyway, Bonk also wants to know if we were trapped on a deserted island that supplied enough food and water for you to be sustainable. But you could bring 3 things with you. What would those 3 things be?
Ooh. It's a tough one.
He says food and water are sustainable, so that, as far as the like hierarchy of needs goes, what's the next thing? Shelter, so I'd bring a tent. I'd want to stay warm. Yeah, I feel like if it's a deserted island, that usually implies tropical. I actually, from living in a tropical environment and being a Boy Scout for like 13 years, I can make fire. So I'm good without a lighter.
Okay.
Fuck, man, I don't know. Maybe a can opener. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'd bring my little... You guys can hear it opening now. I'd bring my little Leatherman multi-tool.
Wow, what a great use of one of your 3 things.
Yeah.
Fucking like little fucking thing.
Well, one of the 3 things that you can bring with you.
Are you allowed? This is gonna be a lame ass answer, so I just want to preface that by saying it. But if you're allowed to bring people, I would bring probably my girlfriend. Probably not a homie. It would be cool to have a homie, but I'd probably rather bring my girlfriend.
In a survival situation, your girlfriend is a homie.
You can do other stuff too. I mean, you can do other stuff with your homie as well. And I think that's
no judgment. No judgment here.
But yeah, I think I would want to bring my girlfriend anyway. I would want some sort of entertainment system. Like if I could get Wi-Fi, that'd be pretty tight.
Bring a router.
So what you got to do, the way you got to set it up is you're like, okay, I got to bring a power plant, a mansion, and a laptop.
Yeah. Okay. So my 3 things are. Shit. Wait.
The city of Montreal.
Shit. I was thinking. That's 4 things. You know what? Okay. Oh man, that's still
shit.
4 things.
I'd also bring a lifetime because I only named 2 things. I'd also bring a lifetime supply of
you can't bring a lifetime supply, so that completely defeats the purpose.
I can bring a lifetime supply of bullets.
What would that do for you?
I mean, it's a quick way off the island. If it ever comes to it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I keep thinking of things that just be video game related, but that would require like 4 things.
He's such a fucking nerd. Even in a survival situation, you're like, how can I play Skyrim?
Nah, I play Football Manager. And those Champions Leagues are gonna win themselves.
Yeah, you gotta get the treble.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I'm too much of a fucking loser to be able to answer that question in a non-sad way.
Next up, we've got Argar Bargar, who plays Alonzo Garbanzo. Oh no, Boromini. I'm not gonna say it.
Can you not read that?
I can't read anything, dude.
Boromini Cannellini?
It's pretty straightforward.
It's a chinelli.
Said Argar Bargar. That's way harder.
That's just a tongue twister. I'm surprisingly decent at those. He wants to know what it's like to be the only podcast on the SHL, and he asked, do you think others should follow suit?
No.
The intro that we have, it's a really lame... It's just a really lame joke. We're the only SHL podcast hosted by Gabe and Darnell Johnson. So the joke, of course, being we're the only one hosted by us, but the way you present it, and the more people acknowledge this joke, because somebody was talking about it the other day, the more I'm like, it's such a bad joke. Why do we keep doing it?
I'll keep it up. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great it's a great meme, especially now it's getting more and more traction.
Yeah, it's a pretty good meme for sure.
Yeah, I like it.
Do I think others should follow suit? Yeah, I absolutely think there should be more SHL podcasts. I still
I'm
can't.
surprised that no one else does it.
I still can't believe it.
It's such an effective business model.
There's a whole Discord channel of like people who are just fans of this podcast and like talk all the time about doing their own podcast, but they just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
And everyone's just too scared to do it.
Everyone's just too scared to do it, I guess. You just really got to put yourself out there. It's kind of a personal, exploratory thing.
It is, on an unironic note, it is actually kind of difficult to keep up a schedule and keep doing it. Especially when you're like communicating with people on the internet. There's really nothing making you do it other than your own desire and your own free time. So shout out to you guys for keeping it going.
Dude, that's the secret, is Gabe and I do not have anything resembling a schedule when it comes to this fucking podcast. We record it whenever we want. Like, whenever we're both low on money, we're like, podcast?
You've done like, what, like 5 or 6 now?
This is
impressive.
This is like our 7th, I think. 7th or 8th.
Something like that.
It's up there. The other thing, I have to go through and like get all of them on the same, because there's like 3 on SoundCloud, like 4, 6 on YouTube. I don't fucking know. Boramini also wants to know, hey Gabe, what's with the AVI? What's with your weird Peter Griffin Despacito?
It's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. Like, I don't know
what fucking regard is that self-explanatory?
I really don't see where the question comes from. Like, what does he want me to say?
It's so unsettling.
Look at it.
Like, okay, it's just okay. Well, if I have to walk him through it, it's Garfield with his arms crossed, except his head is Peter Griffin, and there's text that says Despacito. It comes from a meme that was like shit. You can attach this when you post the podcast.
Yeah, I'll be sure to.
But
do that.
it's a picture of like one of those like ironic like fake conservative memes where all it is just that Garfield Peter Griffin with the text that just says "Dear Liberals, Despacito."
Oh. Yeah, okay, I have seen the whole picture of that.
And that's just the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, I just really like that meme, so it's been my picture since day one. That's it.
This one's kind of a personal one for Hotdog. Boramini wants to know why you're wholly unqualified to be a co-GM in the SHL.
Yeah, so I didn't like look at all of these questions, but I did look at this one, so I have a semi-prepared answer.
Okay.
I think the first point would be just a total lack of experience. I mean, I joined the league, and then like 2 seasons later, like a season and a half later, whatever it was, I was already a co-GM. And in a game like this, like especially if you're talking about the sim engine or knowing things that work, things that don't work, you gotta have experience. And so I don't have anything regarding experience. So that would be the first point. Second point is similar, which is a general lack of knowledge in the sim engine, a lack of any tangible skills. All I have is what's been passed down to me. I have basically no firsthand experience. So that would be the second reason why I'm totally unqualified. And the third reason, the last one, has to do with my personality. I think the way I sort of play this game is unique. I think a lot of people do it, but I sort of get attached to the users. I don't really care about the players. So in a certain situation, I would definitely be too nice, like negotiating a contract. I'd be like, yeah, man, just take whatever you want. But like, no, I could never trade somebody that I know, like somebody that I've had on the team for a while. I would never want to trade them. I lack the sort of, the rigor necessary to be a successful GM. So I think those 3 skills in a suite would be the skills that make me totally unqualified to be a co-GM.
It's a good in-depth answer.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's the one I had prepared. I love roasting myself. So
when you said like I have a prepared answer, I was fully expecting it to be like, I'm not. Fuck you. Like
no way, man. No way.
Those are some good points, though. I never would have said that about you. I would have said it's because you're, like, borderline dissociative personality disorder, all that kind of stuff, but, yeah.
Horny for his own good.
Yeah. He gets so horny. It's unreal. He's like,
It's
worse
actually
than
not. I mean, nah, that's not true at all. But when I do get the difference is that when I do get horny in the Discord, I lean into it, and Gabe sort of like shies away from it and is like tentatively horny. So like by my leaning into it, it comes off more ironic than genuine. And I mean, it's up to you guys to figure out where it really stands.
In real life, I use the term horny to mean excited, like all the time, and I had to stop. I had to stop doing it like at work because I did it in front of a patient one time, and they asked me something. They're like, I don't know. It was something innocuous. So like, do you have any plans for the weekend? I'm like, oh yeah, real fucking horny for a day off. And they're like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Just gotta be careful, I guess.
It's tough. It's tough, like, switching back and forth between registers, like being able to say like fuck, cum, piss, shit, and horny, and then like
turning
that part of your brain off.
It's like healthcare in general. You know, you're really like, you're always just fucking stressed. You're just always fucking stressed. So it's like, literally, for me anyway, like my role, I consider myself like a performer for my coworkers. You know, I always try and like take the edge off. So I go in and I'm like a fucking talk show host. I have like a monologue prepared every day, and I come in, I tell them about like, oh, can you believe this shit happened? And Trump's in the news again. And, you know, just trying to make my coworkers laugh and shit. So it's like, I'm always just trying to, you know, just be funny, liven the mood. And like, some patients love it. Some of them just fucking are like, just sell me my drugs, dude.
Yeah. Gotta read the room.
Yeah, I'm not good at the whole read the room thing. I just assume, hey, everybody's as happy as I am. This is actually probably a good topic, too, because SHL Fantasy is kind of like it's in full swing now. Are you guys involved in the SHL Fantasy? And if so, how are your teams doing?
I am. I'm doing okay. I mean, I got a pretty good team, like, for just, like, on paper going into the season. But, then all my players started just not performing to their preseason expectations, so it kind of blew up in my face a bit. Like all the people that were supposed to be like my standout performers, like Lil Manius, Manuel Goetze, Brady McIntyre, they've all just been kind of mediocre.
Yeah.
So like I was sure I was gonna like have my group in the bag, but it's Sleepy who's on top now. So yeah, and before like earlier this season, Sleepy was like, "Oh, like there's a good change that I could make for my team, but I'm not gonna do it because I want the younger players to get the TP instead of me." And now here he is, top of his group anyway. So good shit. Basically bad. I want to win my group, and I'm third.
Oh, jeez.
Third's not bad.
Not bad.
Hotdog's on top of his group.
Yeah, I'm second. I'm second globally. Actually,
Yeah.
Really?
You really are. Holy shit! I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
What'd you do for that?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't think I'm doing anything radically different from everybody else. I think things are just falling into line. I won my group last year too. I came in second the year before. So,
Jeez.
Oh, that's fair. Guess that's why Van Otter's one of the better players in the class now.
on paper, yeah. Or well, I guess everything here is on paper, but like in the TPE column, sure. But performance.
I mean, I can't do much on the fourth line, right?
Oh, very cool. Are you doing fantasy?
Yeah, I'm sixth in my group, so I'm kind of right in the middle, which kind of sucks. I'm in the like lower half, you know.
No, you're not doing badly. You're not that far off of fourth in your group.
No, I'm not. That's actually what I was just looking at. I was looking at like how concentrated 4, 5, 6, and 7 are, and 8. Like, 4th through 8th in my group, it's a point spread of 27.
Yeah, it's a few good sims, and you'll be at least in the top 4.
Yeah. Hopefully, anyway. It took my group like fucking. I think fucking fantasy had started before we got our final picks, and it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, a lot of groups are like that.
Yeah.
Man.
So we're doing pretty well. It's my first experience with fantasy, so I'm kind of about it. I felt like I didn't have the best team ever because I kind of picked it the way you would pick NHL fantasy. I didn't realize that hits were like way overvalued. So,
same in my first year.
Yeah, my first 2 picks, I was like, I'm gonna pick a good scoring like forward, and then that didn't. We'll see how it pans out. Let's see, who do we got up next? Oh, okay, here comes Budgie with the 10 questions. Doesn't look like actually 10. Did he skip a number?
We can go quickly on some of these.
Yeah, for sure. Question 1, fuck, marry, kill, rookie edition. Of the following Anchorage rookies, who would you fuck, marry, kill, adopt, or fight? So, up on the table we have Apricot, Ferda, Dylan, Budgie, and M-Dubs.
What if, to pass the time, we just said our 5 and just didn't give any explanation at all?
Oh.
Okay, sure.
If they have any problems, they can approach us about it.
So for sure, I'm gonna marry Budgie.
Fair.
Probably kill Dylan.
He said it.
Fight M-Dubs. I'll adopt Ferda, and I would fuck Apricot.
Man, that's pretty fair, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, the fuck Apricot one's easy because this dude is fucking jacked.
Is he actually?
Yeah, I'm not sure. A hot dog.
Shit.
Did you see him talking about that this morning?
Yeah, kind of. I wasn't.
He was all like, I wasn't able to deadlift 210 kilograms. I'm like, okay, bud. He was all like talking about how weak he is and shit. Like
210 kilograms. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm so weak. I wasn't able to lift that all the way. So,
that's 460. That's
it's
honestly,
a lot of weight.
That's about my deadlift. So go him.
So yeah, definitely fuck Apricot. Let's see. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, the marry Budgie's easy. Probably fight Ferda because
no reasons. You said it yourself.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah. Ferda, you know. And then that leaves what's left? Adopt and kill. Kill Dylan. Adopt M-Dubs.
Jeez. All right, I'll branch out a little bit. I'm gonna adopt Dylan.
That's fair.
I'm gonna do the kind maneuver. Apricot and fuck Budgie. I do have reasons, but I'm not gonna list them. And then let's see. I got.
I think you still have.
It's Ferda and Dubs. I don't know, man. I'll fight Ferda. I'll kill M-Dubs. Sorry, man. It's
sorry, M-Dubs. It's you or Dylan.
No reason. I have no reason whatsoever to kill him. Sorry.
He's dead by process of elimination.
Yeah, seriously.
Guess I have to kill you now.
No, unlucky, man.
That's why you always have to start with the kill. Like in a fuck, marry, kill, you always have to start because it's got to be deliberate. They have to know.
I'm gonna regret saying that I would adopt Dylan. This is gonna come back to bite my ass.
He has the biggest he worships the ground you walk on. It's crazy. He loves everything about you.
Better that than me, to be honest. I'm okay with it.
Budgie's second question is just kind of, it's out there, it's in the open. It's what obstacles are you currently trying to overcome?
Everything. I mean,
my
obstacles.
I guess, does he mean in life? Because my biggest obstacle is my own chronic dumbassery. So as soon as I can figure out how to stop being a shithead, I'm good. I'm golden.
Yeah.
As soon as I can stop fucking Ass Clap's wife, I'm really gonna get my life on track.
Yeah, I think time management and general organization is something that I need to do better.
Oh,
I think
okay.
you've got a good handle on this, because from what we've seen in the past week, at least, you've got your work, at which you're playing video games, and then your non-work time, in which you're playing video games.
Video games.
Yeah, so I think you've got it.
Seems like a great work-life balance, really.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Oh, hey, hot dog, unrelated, but what draft year were you from?
47.
Oh, okay,
year
cool.
before us.
Really? Only a year before us?
Uh-huh.
Wow, he's our slightly older brother. You really are unqualified to be a co-GM. Jesus Christ.
Damn, yep.
Damn.
No, I'm not gonna say I'm like totally content with where I am, because I would still like to, do some shit in my life. But I really don't think there's any obstacles in my way. It's just life, dude.
Life.
Yeah.
That's how you get anything you're trying to.
Yeah, if we're answering it seriously, then I'll just give a brief, serious answer. I'm starting a new job like next week. I am like a professor, not a tenured one, but like a university lecturer. I have to prepare for classes, and I haven't had time to do so over the summer because I've been doing other shit. I don't want to like drone on about all my shit, but I basically have to get a lot of shit ready in a short amount of time. And
Right.
the people out there listening don't think I'm an old fuck. I'm 27, so I am a relative old fuck, but I'm not like
You are an old fuck.
Wow.
I'm not like a 60-year-old man or anything like that.
Like ass clap.
Gas clap, yes.
I would, dude, get with Budgie. Budgie's like, he's like the dad of the locker room now. He's like the stepdad, He'll help you make a graph or something. That guy loves making graphs.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Question number 3. If you could remove all the players from one draft year from the site, what draft year would you choose?
48.
47?
No, 48. Easily.
That's us, dumbass!
Yeah. I know.
Correct.
I'm taking one for the team and taking 48 down with me. That's my final answer. What about you guys?
Actually, you know what? 49. Because doesn't that get rid of RBL? That guy doesn't listen to our podcast.
Wait,
Fuck him.
Does it get rid? Oh,
yeah, RBL is 40.
what the hell's the problem with RBL?
He doesn't listen to the podcast.
I don't know why you guys keep referring to RBL as a him. I've never seen any indication of what RBL's gender is.
You typed haha with lowercase letters one time. That's a guy move.
I don't know, man. I just this is basically me. Like, if we eventually find out that RBL is actually female, this will be me being able to say, "I told you so."
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
would get rid of.
You're right. You never know.
In 41, this is a lame, like, serious answer, but New England doesn't have any of the players in the season 41 class, and a bunch of other teams have some good players. So if they lost them, it would make us better.
Lame.
That's my real answer.
Wow.
Yep.
It's fucking strategy over here.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like
what is this question?
This next one, I feel like Gabe and I shouldn't answer. It's good that we have a guest on this one. Hey, hot dog. If Gabe got to pick the weapons, but Darnell got to pick the location, who would win in the duel?
Am I allowed to, like, ask you guys which you would pick right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, Gabe, what are you picking? What weapons?
Shit. I don't know. I'll be pretty fucking useless.
I mean, give yourself.
Take a fucking
give
gun,
yourself yeah, give yourself a gun and give him like a dildo.
Yeah.
Whoa, no, the weapons have to be even. They got to be like magic.
Oh, is that it?
Then how did he doesn't get to pick the weapons if they wind up being even.
Traditionally, in a duel, you have matching weapons. Like you'll have sabers or pistols.
Wait, but
Gabe gets to pick the weapons.
Okay, all right, he gets to pick the weapons then.
Okay, honestly, that probably means that I pick. Yeah, wait, no, it would be even. Yeah, wait. I shouldn't be allowed to. I don't understand this question. I mean, what? Can I give myself a gun and give him like anything?
If
Is
that's the
that?
case, if that's the case, then I would probably pick Gabe. I think.
Yeah, I mean, if that's not the case, then oh,
Well, tell me what you want, and then I get to choose the location, and then we'll let Hot Dog judge.
Okay. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I'll just take a handgun, and I don't know. You get like I like hot dogs suggestive of a dildo.
This is where we need. This is where we need Frith and Daft Raincloud. We need Dilk in here, the fucking gun nerds, to talk about like fucking ammo and fucking their stupid gun
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, fuck, if I have to give both of us guns, I'm done for.
I choose to fight in a like 5 foot by 5 foot room that is like 2 feet wide. It's just a straight hallway. So yeah, he's gonna get some shots on, but I'm also gonna be able to just whoop his ass with the fucking dildo. He's not getting away.
Probably.
Yeah, so I think the question here would be whether Gabe has the inner constitution to actually pull the trigger, and I don't think he would.
Shit. Yeah, I don't think I would.
Yeah. I don't know that Darnell would either, but I guess he's more likely.
It'd probably be easier for him to dildo me than it would be for me to shoot him.
Don't ever say that word again, but yeah, definitely. Don't use that as a verb. Yeah, I would, without hesitation, Gabe, and I mean this sincerely, beat your ass with the dildo any day of the week. Provided, of course, you had a gun pulled on me.
Of course.
Would not hesitate. No gun, probably I would think twice about it. What a weird question. What a weird turn.
Good.
Question number 5, vis-a-vis Ian Venables. What's the sexiest name?
Ben Waters. That's my final answer.
Oh. Okay.
If anyone had that name, they'd be a very lucky man.
I was, for whatever reason, I thought he was like, what chick name do you think is the hottest? And for me, it's Alex. I just like a chick named Alex. I don't know.
That's fair.
It's like a guy name, but you think of a chick named Alex, you think of like this short, like 5'1", very skinny goth girl, very pale skin, dark black, like shoulder length, wavy hair. That's an Alex.
Do you agree with this, Hot Dog?
I have no opinions on that, man. I was just gonna say whatever Frith's mom's name is.
Pam.
Yeah, well, Pam Anderson. Yeah, kind of.
Well, there you go.
She was the sexiest at one point in history.
I don't think she was ever the sexiest. I just think she had the biggest boobs.
I was in for a time.
Pam Anderson, not my mom, of course.
Mom has wonderful cans.
Thanks, man. I'll be sure to let her know.
Let's move on before Gabe gets too horny.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? And that's part 1. And then part 2 is hot dog a snack? As in the man. Is hot dog the man a snack? And yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time. But for the sandwich, I don't think so.
I think it's a sandwich. Sure. I mean, a sub is a sandwich. It's the same shit.
No, because like that's like still. Oh shit! Wait, no, it is only one piece of bread. Wait, shit. Maybe a hot dog is a sandwich. Wait. Okay. Okay. You know what? Like, okay. I now understand why you can. Yeah. You know. Sure. It's a sandwich. I agree now.
Hot dog?
No comment.
Are you a sandwich or are you not?
Are you a snack? As I said at the beginning, I'm mostly just a guy, so
Mostly just a guy.
Yeah.
Is the rest of it snack?
I'm going through your Instagram right now, hot dog. You want to talk about the real snack? It's this guy whose wedding it looks like he went to. Back on July 8th.
Yeah,
Holy
my friend
shit.
Nick.
That guy's hot as
Yeah,
fuck,
he was a
dude.
football player. Yeah, he was a football player.
Oh my god. His hands are like the size of a fucking gorilla's feet, dude. They're giant. Oh my god. That guy could. That guy could finger a whale.
Fun fact, though, he's allergic to peanuts. So
Really?
just, fight him with a peanut and he'll fucking croak.
Jeez, man. That's hilarious.
Wow.
He put so much trust. He put so much trust in you to not, like surf a amaretto or anything. And wow.
At his own wedding, or just in general?
Just in general. Look at how broad his shoulders are, dude. Like, how are you not? Like, I get that you probably see him more often than I do, but Jesus Christ.
Probably see him more often.
And he's wearing a bow tie, which is the ultimate, like, hey, I'm here to have fun type of thing,
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'm here to be formal, but you know what? I also want to have a good time.
Yeah, that's his own wedding.
Yeah. He's like, hey, neckties, they have a lot of issues. They get caught in doors. They get caught in, fucking wood chippers. He says, I don't want to take the risk, but I still want to look presentable. God. Where were we? Question 6? 7?
Question 7.
This one's really esoteric. That's not what esoteric means. This one's really bizarre. If your sheets had to be made out of deli meat, which would you choose?
Oh.
Oh man, that presents a lot of issues. I think you have to go with a sausage, like a salami or something. Because okay, think about getting like roast beef, right?
Right.
Okay, you go to pull your sheets up at night, and your feet go right through them because it just separates,
Yeah.
Because
that's what I was thinking.
yeah, it's like cut. It's cut like with the grain or against the grain. So you gotta go with like a salami or something.
This probably be a good call, yeah. Because maybe ham. I feel like.
Yeah, ham holds up pretty well, I think. Hot Dog, you probably have a little more experience with this than the average guy. What do you think?
Sleeping under deli meats? Yeah, I guess so. The one that's coming to mind is prosciutto, because I love prosciutto, and you could just like grab a snack whenever you want it. But that's going to salt you the fuck out. You're not going to be able to sleep.
God, yeah. You're going to dry up sleeping in prosciutto, bud.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the one that's coming to mind because I love it. But I think maybe like turkey.
A turkey would tear up pretty easily too. It tends to be thinner.
Well, okay, that's a good question though. But how thick are the cuts?
Is it summer or winter?
Oh, we'll say it's a good. It's going to be your every down sheet. You know what I mean? And then if you need to, you can put roast beef blankets on in the winter. But these are your everyday sheets. So they got to be breathable.
I think turkey is an everyday material.
I'm gonna make a call here. We're gonna go with Lebanon bologna, which is a type of salami.
Okay.
But it's darker, and I feel like that's gonna help it hold in heat. I don't know why I feel that way. But
very cool.
Gabe?
Honestly, yeah, I'd probably go with salami. It would hold up the best integrity-wise.
Yeah. And you get pepperoni or something, it's going to be too greasy.
Yeah, that's true.
Then again, you would save time on showering every morning.
What?
You could just get up out of bed and be all greasy. You don't even have to shower.
Gabe already not shower?
No, that's Dilk.
Oh, Dilk doesn't shower.
Dilk is the one that showers like twice a week or something. It's disgusting.
Yeah, now that I'm working, I'm a daily.
Oh, this one could be. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped one. What's your most controversial SHL opinion?
Probably that. Probably the Winnipeg Jets should relocate.
Yeah.
That's probably about as controversial as my takes get, but it's also the one I'm like most strongly in the opinion of.
Hottie,
Yeah.
do you have a?
Not really. This is where I wish I had prepared. I got nothing. I would say like I like New England, and some people pretend to not like New England.
Yeah, that is pretty controversial, I gotta say.
I mean, that's a cop out, but I'll go with that. I don't have anything better.
That's a brave statement to make.
I I don't know if it's necessarily controversial, but I am pretty outspoken in regards to like the minimum salary thing.
That's true.
I think the
but I
minimum
also
salary.
feel like a lot of people share that opinion.
Yeah, but then I also feel like if a lot of people share that opinion, then it would be put into place. So yeah, maybe I'll go with the Winnipeg Jets thing too, because like just grow the fuck up and like take, here's your fucking L. Hold on to that. Now fucking change the name of your team. Like
I forget who it was either Gibbles or Slappy who said it, but someone like was saying that there was a lot more history behind like the Jets than like we know.
yeah,
But
like, okay, I get that, but here's your fucking L. Hold on to
Yeah.
that. Change the name of your fucking team. It's not fucking rocket surgery.
Yeah.
Say rocket surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rocket surgery does sound like it'd be pretty complicated, so the saying holds up.
What do you like most about your co-host, Gabe? Wow.
Like-
Jeez.
What do I like most? I think you're both really approachable, and that's really nice. I feel like I've never felt like I guess antagonized in any situation like you guys. And I think that this applies mostly to Frith, but both you guys are great for conversation. It's about all I got really. At the end of the day, I don't know that much of you guys, so I don't have like.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that means a lot to hear. Wow. Let me just get hot dog out of the way real quick, and then. My favorite thing about hot dog, I would say it's that he's jacked. Not only that, but he wears the freshest clothes, eats at the chillest restaurants, and hangs out with the hottest dudes. Y'all are fucking pathetic. No, Hot Dog's a cool guy. Hot Dog's always down to joke. He and I have a really similar sense of humor, which helps because like occasionally Hot Dog and I will like both just riff on something, and nobody can tell if we're fucking around or not. And that's always comedy fucking gold. As for Gabe, I really like if we're thinking Johnson and Johnson talk specifically, Gabe's like a moderating influence on kind of my insanity, you know? I'm the Don Cherry of the fucking partnership. So it's nice having Gabe to kind of ground me every now and again. Hot dog?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
I guess I do that. Like, not really.
Mine is kind of like what you guys have already touched on. So like what you both have brought to the locker room culture, like being able to joke around, but then like if on the rare occasion you actually need to, like you can say something serious and people know when to take you seriously, but mostly the joking shit.
Yeah, it's definitely nice.
Definitely.
No, we had, you know, because of some stuff relating to my personal life, we had some We had some pretty serious moments in here not too long ago, and it was actually kind of refreshing seeing everybody be a little more serious. And Stavros is in here now. What's up, Stav? Dr.
What's up?
Thugonomics.
This is Stav. I fucking love fucking like sucking bananas for practice and shit or whatever.
That's Dr. Thugonomics himself, fucking Stavros Halkias, sole proprietor of the Stav Hour.
He's just fucking like rustling papers. He's not even saying shit.
He's not even saying shit.
Pops up.
Last time he came in here, I swear to God, he like deep throated a fucking like turkey gyro for like 20 minutes and then left.
Doug, we were playing at Apex. ML Stab joined the call, and all he did was just like for like the entirety of the time that he was in, did not say a word to us, and then just dipped.
He like came in, ate a bowl of noodles, and left.
My favorite Stavros fun fact is that I've actually fucked him. My favorite fact about him.
That is a pretty fun fact.
Yeah, I'm not having fun, but it is. Yeah, it's a fact, sure. How was he?
Wonderful.
That's good. You
Obviously.
know, you love that quality in a teammate. I guess. Back to the actual questions. What do you think your What do you think your co-hosts like least about you? Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
I think you
Where
guys.
do I start?
Kind of what I just did there. I think you guys don't like that I talk over you a lot.
No, I'm used to it. I think like least. I guess it's not so much of a problem now that I'm offline for like at least 8 hours a day, but the fact that I wouldn't shut up when I first signed up here, that's probably one thing.
Actually, can disconfirm. I didn't mind that at all. I thought it was great. I mean, I guess Assclap maybe didn't like it that you rushed to the top of the messages leaderboard, but I think at the end of the day, he does appreciate the activity that you brought. So I don't think I would worry too much about that.
Yeah.
He knows I was a slam dunk second rounder. So
all right, well, fucking calm down, bud.
Hey, fun fact: did you guys know I went second overall in the SHL draft?
I did not. I did know, however, that you were a bust.
Yeah, I still am. There's no were. Yeah, I think I don't know. I'm young and immature, so that too. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know.
Oh wow! I'm just reading the next question. This one's by Dylan. It says, "I don't."
Are you guys not gonna answer the question? What?
No, we're good. We're good here.
I did answer the question. I said you guys don't like how I talk over you.
That's all you had to say?
I mean, apparently not.
Okay, let's flip it. Gabe, list the things you don't like about him.
Yeah, go for it,
No,
man.
just
Hit me up.
Like, what
That's
your
okay.
one example is like something that like
It's my
just
only
happened
flaw.
now?
I'm the perfect man.
Okay.
Fred,
fair.
you were about to go to Dylan's question. I mean,
No. It's cool. It's cool. No, we gotta unpack this. I mean, I don't know.
What about you, hot dog?
I'd probably talk about jerking off too much.
I think you talk about jerking off just the right amount.
That's you saying it. Well, I guess that's who I'm supposed to answer for, so fair enough.
You always, yeah, I love it, man. You come in here, you remind me to jerk off. I disappear out of the chat for 10 minutes, have a great time, come back, feeling nice and refreshed.
Yeah, reset the soul.
Yeah, resets the soul, man. Tell you what, man. Back in my younger days, when I used to get a headache, I'd just crank one out and my headache would be gone.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's probably not the best coping mechanism ever, but hey, it worked for me. Dylan's question here.
Yep, you skipped my question.
What was your question? Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think? Oh, what do I think? Yeah, pretty good so far, man.
You good?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good so far. You're on thin ice,
Alright,
but
now Dylan.
he says, first off, this irritates me. He goes, I don't have a question, but I think Budgie's first question is very important, so make sure Hot Dog answers properly. He did. But then he also asks a question, so who is your favorite rookie on the team? Well, it's not you, Dylan. I don't think I have a favorite rookie, but if I had to,
we're not gonna like. I don't know.
I love all of my rookies equally, but I don't know, man. I think Budgie is. I feel like Budgie and I are a little closer in age. I just agree with like most of the shit Budgie does, and he also made us that dope ass intro just out of the blue. And I don't know.
Yeah,
Budgie's also the most tame, so he's given me the least.
That's very true.
The least amount of grief, which is an important thing. I've never been roasted by Budgie, not yet. So,
I'll just give a quick. I'm not like picking favorites. I do like them all, but I want to give a quick shout out to Apricot because we do similar things for like our careers, and we also happen to grow up like other. So that's pretty cool.
oh, that is cool.
Like 20 minutes away from each other is what he said, or I think.
Yeah, like a couple towns over.
Yeah, that's nuts. Small world.
Where did Apricot grow up?
He grew up. I'm not going to dox him, but he grew up
Yeah.
also in Massachusetts. I'll just say that.
Oh, my family's from Massachusetts, so I wasn't sure. So he's like 20 minutes outside of Boston?
He's yeah, more or less. I'm closer to the city than he is.
Oh,
but,
we'll talk about it
I
later
grew
then.
up.
We'll talk about it later. I still got family up there, so that's cool.
My favorite rookie, it's got to be Boone Jug.
Oh, he specifically said you can't pick Graves, Boone Jug, or Jay.
Ah, damn! I
Yeah.
should have read the question.
Yep, sorry.
Oh, man. Come on, he was such a slam dunk answer if he wasn't banned. Dylan knew what he was doing. In that case, probably Ferda. Even though, like, a half of what he says is just roasting me in some way.
And the other half is just the word Ferda.
Yeah, pretty much. I think Ferda's just a good meme. And, oh man, but I do really like all our rookies, though. I think,
yeah.
I mean, we already talked about this on the draft cast, but, like, our draft was such a slam dunk. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. I love all of our rookies.
Like, those top 4 picks plus Jays, like,
Yep.
we really just killed it that draft.
Dylan yesterday left the Discord for a joke, and like we were all just immediately like, "Oh shit! Like, what did we do?"
Oh shit! Did he leave?
Dylan has taken the line between like joking and reality, or like trolling and not, and he's just like he's swirled it around like an artist's palette, so that you have no idea what's going on.
You have no idea what's going on ever.
It's honestly really impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, who do we got up next? We got Golden Apricot. Says, okay, after Budgie's list, I need to ask a few more to help you hit 1 hour. We're already there, Apricot, so let's churn through this one real quick. He says, how much ice cream is too much ice cream to eat in 1 hour? That's kind of a specific thing.
Units in metric, please.
Yeah, units in metric. I'd say 480 milliliters is a lot. That's like 2 cups.
Agreed.
That's a lot of ice cream. That's too much to eat in 1 hour.
I couldn't answer this question.
Which member of your locker room, SHL or SMJHL, would you trust least to catch you in a trust fall? I would not trust Jiggly to catch me in a trust fall. Jiggly is this little dainty anime girl, and I would just perforate right through her her papery hide.
That's fair. That is a take. For me,
Or Ferta.
Yeah, Ferta was gonna be one of my top guesses too. Probably Waters.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
He is technically in the Anchorage locker room too.
yeah. Waters in both, so he works in that regard.
Waters would absolutely let you fall 100%.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
definitely.
Boom! Hands down, boom.
Yeah, it's
That
gotta be
guy,
him.
he wouldn't like.
He'd be busy checking his own stats.
Yeah, the guy's physically incapable of helping another person. If Boom's fucking grandmother fell in the street and was about to get run over by like a fucking semi truck, he would like take out his phone and check his stats.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, Boom's a close second to Waters.
Well, Waters did 9/11. The only reason Boom didn't do 9/11 was because he can't possibly get that organized, is the thing. This is going to be titled like the shit on Boom cast. It's really okay, Apricot also asked, given the choice to eat 1 pound of pretzels or 1 pound of eggs, which would you choose?
Pretzels.
Actually, I have a very strong answer to this, and it's also pretzels. I used to, when I was a grad student.
So last week?
1 week ago, yes, correct. For like a few years, I go to like coffee shops to work because I don't really work too well in my apartment or like an office or something. I go to coffee shops, and I used to bring like the full pound bag of the Snyder's nuggets.
God.
Slam iced tea and down pounds of pretzels. So
that's
eat like a full pound, but I like snacking on pretzels.
As a dude who has once in his life eaten a pound of eggs and then like within 2 hours shit out my entire GI tract, yeah, I'm never doing that again. So give me the pretzels, like for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't like eggs, and I love pretzels. So
yeah, I don't like shitting my brains out. So
that is fair.
I think I might be
not for everyone.
Egg intolerant. I don't know. What's the best color? Not your favorite. What's the best color?
What's the difference?
Well, I mean, like my favorite color's probably green, but like objectively, you know, is green objectively the best color? I don't know. Never asked myself that.
Any color that I interpret the best as the best, I'm probably gonna say is the best, right? Because like, it's all a matter of opinion.
Well, you know, the human eye can see more shades of green than any other color.
Really?
Related to this, something that I was going to suggest you guys do, or anybody listening, if you have a half an hour to kill, you should look up like stuff about color perception and how much it is determined by like system, like the different number of like there are cultures out there and languages that only have 2 color terms or 3 color terms.
Yes, that's actually.
And so they like actually. Yeah, so I'm not going to drone on about it now, but if you're interested, it's a really fun, well, maybe not fun. It's an interesting thing to read about different color systems and how that affects the way you perceive the world.
Basically, the like general concept behind it is colors in our terms for colors happen to emerge kind of simultaneously, or not simultaneously, but in the same order, kind of throughout different languages in history. So there's a few big, like, groups of colors. Like typically you're gonna see your primaries like red and blue, and then a lot of cultures consider green part of blue, and then if your language has the difference between green and blue, you perceive more differences between the colors. So it's really interesting. So like there are still tribes that speak languages that don't discern between green and blue, and the speakers, like, you could show them the Wolfpack logo and the Barracuda logo, and they'd be like blue.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
and there are systems with only 2 color terms.
Oh shit! It's Waters.
Hey, what's up, Waters?
Hey, Waters. We're actually just about to wrap up the podcast, but if you wanted to get in here and hype up your mixtape, I guess not.
Waters.
think he's trying to talk, but he's literally underwaters.
He's sucking himself off. Hey, Waters, I got a quick question for you,
Hello?
babe.
Hey, what's up, Waters?
Hello?
Hey,
What's
there he
up,
is.
man?
Can I plug my mixtape now, or you guys?
Yeah, go for it, man.
All right. So it's my new mixtape. It's called Damn. It's yeah. You know, a lot of people think Kendrick Lamar made that tape, but he actually stole my music and posted it. So my mixtape, I made it. So I'm re-releasing it. It's got a couple new songs.
You're gonna say every word on that mixtape. You're
What?
gonna record every single word he says on that mixtape.
He says, I said them, right?
Yeah, you really you
Yeah,
want to bury
you
yourself in
said
that grave?
every single one of
Every
those?
single one of those
Every
words?
single one of those words.
Even the 6-letter
Yeah.
ones, shall we say?
What are you saying?
You're spelling it right.
What's 6-letter ones? What are you saying, man? Anyway, so yeah, my mixtape's about to come out. Make sure to check it out. It's called Section 51. I don't fucking remember the name of it.
You don't remember the name of your own album, man?
Yeah.
Hey, he's gone through a lot, man. He's had a lot of long days in the studio.
Section some number. I'm blanking for some reason.
80.
Section 80. That's right. Thank you.
Fucking idiot.
81
Hey,
was close.
hey, hot dog! You're a fan of Waters' album?
Yeah, big time.
Section 80. I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah. Thanks for letting me play my mixtape, guys.
Yeah,
no
anytime,
problem,
man.
man.
I'm really glad we got to do it, you know, because we would have forgot.
Yeah, for sure.
How would you forget that? Such a
Honestly, it's
monumental
real
event.
easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like Kendrick Lamar, I mean, even if he ripped off your music and everything, it was just such a like life-changing experience hearing "Damn" for the first time. So it's like,
Well, I made it, so
yeah,
I'm glad I could provide that for you.
yeah. Thanks,
made
man.
that.
I guess end of the day, thank you, Waters. Just almost atones for the 9/11 that you did.
What? I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Little Bendrick Lamar, actually.
Oh shit!
No, I'm Ben Waters.
Okay. I'm gonna just.
I can't get out of here, Waters.
Gone yet? Gone.
Hey, who's typing?
I just had to get that out there for Ask Club to change Waters' tag to Bendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We should probably wrap it up after the last apricot question. You guys can save the next questions, whatever is left for.
But
another...
Gibbles asks us questions every podcast. We can't leave his unanswered.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll just skip Tig's question. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck Tig.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog? Is a calzone a burrito? Sure. Yeah. At this point, people have been fucking with food so much. Somebody the other day, aka it was me, was like, "Hey, an Uncrustable sandwich is just a peanut butter and jelly ravioli," and it's like, yeah, anything is anything. Like, just sure, calzone's a fucking burrito.
My friend and I used to do this in college.
Sandwich.
We would do it like we'd say like any container is a bowl, or like anything anywhere is a room.
Yeah.
The world is a room. Like fucking, if you define anything how you want, you can make it all work.
Yeah,
That's
because it's easier to justify a statement than it is to like tear it down. That said, lasagna is just pizza flavored cake. End of discussion.
Cereal is a soup.
Yeah, no, a cereal is a fuck. What's the word for a cold soup? Fuck it.
Soup.
Spartan Gibbles, he asks obligatory food question: pie or cake? Definitely a pie man myself.
Yeah, probably same.
Cake.
Yeah, that's respectable too. They're both very good.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think a really good pie is probably preferable to me than like a really good cake.
Nice, classic American pie. You know, like apple pie, with the fat scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. That's
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
at.
Definitely.
Yeah, dude. With a dick that's been shoved in there. Classic, dude. That's how you gotta
Now we're
eat.
talking.
You gotta eat it.
Now we're talking.
Now
I don't
we're
like
talking.
regular pie, but throw a Dawn in there.
As the season winds down, how do you feel your players have done?
Hey, fucking awesome.
I'm on the upswing, so I can't be too upset. Let's see if my 6-hour timer's up so I can do a stats check in here.
I think
yeah,
the
not bad.
timer got removed.
Not bad. I mean, not where I want it to be, but at the start of the season, I was like -18, and I've increased to -9. So okay, moving up in the world.
Yeah, the whole team's on the up.
Yep, dude. Yeah, it's hard to like be worse than we started. So
Yeah, definitely.
we got 19 games left to play. Huh, not bad.
How about you, Hot Dog? How's Van Otter getting along?
Not too bad. I'm not like tearing it up, but I'm doing fine. I'm always like, I'd rather the team success. So I don't really get discouraged if I'm not scoring or doing anything. I think it's comical how few hits and block shots I get.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm showing up in the stat sheet, it's for a goal or an assist, which isn't often. But I'm just a tiny, dainty little otter on the ice, afraid to like running away from contact and the puck.
So you're like Dougie Hamilton.
You're like Tig Murphy.
Which segues right into the next question.
Yeah. Do either of you plan to follow in the illustrious footsteps of Hamilton legend Tig Murphy for your career path? Absolutely not. I want to be successful.
Yeah, I think legend is a bit of a stretch.
Well, I don't know. Hitler's a legend. Not in the good way, right? What's the word for a bad legend?
I don't know, just a bad dude.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I guess to a certain extent, yeah, I want to follow in Tig's footsteps, except actually put up points. That's
yeah.
pretty much it. I want a similar build to what he's got, but I want it to work.
I want to do what he's doing, except better and not what he's doing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, I don't know. I'd be happy to have the name recognition he does. That'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Next one's a little personal, so Gabe, feel free to tap out. Who's your celebrity crush?
Anna Kendrick.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck with that. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
He was just so ready with it. I didn't expect it from Gabe.
This is one that I was actually ready for.
Wow, holy shit. I've got two. I've got Olivia Wilde and Sophia Boutella. They both have really strong chins. Apparently, it's a thing for me.
Yeah, that's what you like.
Yeah, strong chins, dude. Well, that's why your friend Nick. I mean, that's what immediately drew the eye, right?
So yeah, that football chin.
He's got that fucking football
My
chin,
computer
dude.
just died.
He's got a chin like a fucking Gillette razor. I don't know what that means, but it feels right. I guess that's it. Tig asked Gabe, how's it going? So
Do you guys hear me?
yeah, we hear you all right. You're just real
Okay,
quiet
'cause,
like.
my computer just died.
Yeah. So you joined
I
on
switched
mobile?
to my phone,
That's like the second time that's happened in a while, buddy. You might want to get some.
It's dying a
Duster.
lot, man. And that helps me answer Tig's question. Not good.
Not
Computer
good.
keeps dying, man.
Well, I guess that's gonna wrap it up for us. Things aren't going well here. Please send help. Mike Izzy, if you're listening.
Mike Izzy.
I don't know that you are. Hot Dog, do you wanna help us take our ceremonial shit on Mike Izzy?
Oh man, I love that guy.
It's what I wish I could
Fuck
say.
out of here.
So, Mike Izzy, please, for the love of Christ, bud, say Rosebud. Say Rosebud right now.
Say Rosebud and give us the fucking partnership, please.
Mike Izzy.
It's been months, Izzy.
I'll find out where you live. I'll go to your mother's house. I'll take a fucking brick out of her foundation and throw it through your wife. Assuming you're married. Or, you know what? I'll throw it through your future wife. I'll find the woman you're gonna marry, and I'll impale her with a brick. So,
Be a husband. I don't know.
Or husband.
Yeah, that's
All right. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for us. A lot less hostile than last time.
Thanks for having me on, guys. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for coming on. It's actually kind of cool. I was hopeful we'd get to talk a little more shop and you'd be able to talk about your GM stuff, but
I'd rather not. I'd rather talk about. Yeah, I mean that's as I mentioned in my response to question. That's not really my bag. My bag is more, like busting loads, fucking like
of course.
cranking hog.
cranking hog, man. Whether or not burritos or fucking calzones.
Mostly just cracking stick.
Dude, just cranking hogs, dude. That's it. That's the American
Thanks,
dream.
guys. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
absolutely, man. Thanks for coming. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Hopefully, for the next one, we'll get some more questions. And I hate to say it, but maybe no food questions next time around. I don't know. I feel like we've answered every food question on Earth twice.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get any original ones, like, feel free.